Hello everyone, this is going to be I guess somewhat of a bittersweet update on this elevated rail station that pretty much everyone in the world believes looks exactly like a McDonald's fast food joint because it does contain the colors red and yellow. But the thing is, review season is right around the corner. I mean, it is upon us. Most of the Lego new summer sets for 2018 have been showing up in various parts of Europe for weeks now, and I think the UK has almost everything now except for the Lego shop exclusives, and the United States is going to be finally getting the broad releases of everything on June the 1st. And so that means I'm going to be doing a lot of reviews here pretty soon, because that's what people want to see. It's what the channel is mostly about. And as a result, I will not have time to work on this thing that everybody says looks like a McDonald's. Hesitate to call it a restaurant. McDonald's isn't really a restaurant, right? Fast food place. But it's inspired by the airport shuttle set, just kind of in the back of my mind. Originally, I was intending to bring in some of the arch pieces, the same types of arch pieces used in that airport shuttle set, for the back, kind of at the center of the canopy area, and also off to the sides where I have these little stairwells that come up. So I was going to do, excuse me, I have to change my grip on my camera here so I can get you a finger in the shot. I was going to do an arch coming up this way just to cover the stairwell there, and all this was going to be completely open to the elements, and then I was going to have the same thing on the other side. From down here is going to come up and out, and then just this here was going to be its own little space that had coverage for when it was raining. And you know, I mean, you've seen kind of the evolution of this as I have gone through various changes and tried different things, and slowly that main center canopy has just grown and become a little bit more smooth, and it eventually overlapped what I came up with for the little side canopies, and I decided to just merge it all together. It just feels more smooth and intentional this way. I might do something yet to the ends a little bit. I'm not entirely happy with how those end there. I do want it to kind of turn in with some sort of angle, but maybe going round for those ends would have been better. I don't know. We'll see. For now, it's fine. It accomplishes its goal. It does what it's supposed to do, and I think it looks better than what was there before. But yeah, this thing has progressed pretty well, and it's functional now. You know, it's almost connected. The tracks are almost connected. It does need to be connected at that end. Just need to put another couple plates underneath to correct the spacing for the ballast, if you will, to hold the rails in. I did not get around to doing any floor treatment here, or a treatment for the ground beneath, or rather behind this, I should say, in the little alley space between the buildings that will be in that space there, and what room you have for minifigures to get into the entrance gates. But I did do a little bit more with the stairs. I think I need to close up some gaps on the undersides there. But again, just taking inspiration from the airport shuttle set, I went with the white handrail on the outside, and it just it's a little bit brighter than anything else could possibly be, and since there's not a lot of light that gets in there, that was pretty important, and it doesn't look half bad to me. And I just have little bits of walls on the sides with some ads. I was thinking, what can I do with the walls there? Should I just show that same yellow, you know, back there on the back to the sides of the elevator? Should I just use that yellow, white, and orange pattern? Should I try to do some sort of micro mosaic behind there? Should I put stickers on there for the train system company logo? And then I realized, what would an actual train station have? It would have ads, of course, little billboards. So I put those up. My other station had billboards on what are these white pieces up here, the railing there facing towards the passengers, and I might figure out a way to put that in at some point, but I think it's good to keep everything low on this side, and it's all the more reason that I eventually lowered the arch down as much as reasonably possible so it didn't stick up too much, because ultimately I need things to be shorter on this side of the table, and ultimately this is just looking okay to me. Needs some more work, but I don't feel too bad saying it's unfortunately done for now. It definitely needs more work before I would consider it to be what I normally call done for now, especially with just the floor and just little details around the edges, but most of it is functional. I mean, in the end, I might even go with a light gray color for the floor so it's not too far off. Again, just following along with the airport shuttle design. But yeah, I got the gates over on that side and the ticket machine. I do need to get a couple more stickers for the ticket machine there on that side. I ran out of those. But yeah, it's in place, and it's part of the system. I do need to make a couple of adjustments to the track so I can actually get the elevated train running. I realized that from comments that I've seen in the past, a lot of folks aren't aware that there is a train that goes around this, and you can see a lot of videos on my channel regarding the train system, just showing this as one of the things that goes around, and also have some videos about just a little custom 4-wide power functions powered thing that goes on its own. It's remotely controlled, and that's that. Like I said, it is review season, so I will not be working in here very much for the coming, I don't know, probably few weeks. I'll try to get stuff done fairly quickly, but I won't rush things too much. Just got a lot of other stuff going on in life in general that requires attention, and it's good to have some actual free time as well, some actual time off for things other than this hobby, which ultimately becomes work once I really get into it. And work-life balance has been okay recently, so I'm going to try to hold on to that for the sake of just general life health. And it's good. It's a good thing to not work too much. But I will definitely be doing a lot of work on the reviews. I look forward to that. There are a lot of sets that I am looking forward to checking out and sharing with all of you, and possibly integrating in some ways, at least temporarily, into the city or into Mellenby district, and even doing some customization and trying some other things. So I'll be able to still do some creative stuff, during that whole review season, which won't take forever, but we'll see how it works out. For now, this is it for this elevated rail station. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for reviews that are on the way.